Is it just a lack of connectivity during those first two periods that kind of put you in the hole tonight?
Not really. No, we know it will be challenging against. Don't forget, it's the Stanley Cup champion. They're gonna make it hard for you on you, and the biggest thing for us, or the message was, just don't get frustrated by it because chances will come. Having said that, we needed a little bit more life and a little bit more emotions out of that game, and that was the game changer in the third. But other than that, no. I mean, listen, it's a good hockey team. Guys battled hard, and sometimes you just have to be more emotional ready, I would say, and you got to be patient.
What did you think about Casey Middlestat and his response tonight?
Yeah, no, he was good. Much better today. We want him to be. I'm not saying a threat. It just we talked about his skill, right? To use his skill more. That means making more plays, especially in the offensive zone and power play. And then I think in the offensive zone, he definitely did it tonight.
Marco, Mason got caught a couple of times on those first two goals. Were those teachable moments for him?
Absolutely. So those two goals, yeah, it's can't deny it. That was on him. And again, we have to try to correct it and try to help him and try to, make sure he's not going to do it again. That's for sure.
And any update on Hampus? We saw him at Morningscape.
Yeah, no, it was it was a game time decision, and he said he can't go after the skate today or this afternoon, and so we'll see tomorrow.
Marco, you guys tie it twice, and then obviously they go ahead both times. Is there any common theme in these goals that you guys are allowing after scoring yourselves? Is there any sort of emotional let up or anything?
Yeah, no, for some reason we have those moments, but again, I looked at all of them and all individual mistakes, so I can't even tell you it's a team thing. It's either comes from our stick or today from our foot or from a stupid penalty or something like that. So I think that's the good part. It has nothing to do with structure. It's just, today, I felt bad for the boys because they really battled hard. I felt bad for Peaks. Obviously, doesn't want to do that, but when it rains hard. So, but again, the good thing is it comes from individual mistakes, and I think I always believe in those kind of mistakes. Those are the ones you can fix.
Marco, losing these one-goal games, more encouraging, discouraging, a little bit of both? When a few of them happen in a row, how do you approach it?
Yeah, it's a good question. Probably a little bit of everything. It's tough to answer. It's, again, in general, losing, you don't want to lose a hockey game. But again, when you lose those one-goal games, it's just the tough part is we give them that. We give them a lot of goals so far this season by just individual mistakes, and that's the frustrating part I think about it. We're playing some really good hockey teams, so we know that. But still, that's something we just have to have a closer look, I would say. But a loss is a loss for me too.
What can you say, about the particular energy that Veal, Castelli, and Corrali brought tonight? You're turning them after pretty much every goal you scored, and just what they bring.
Yeah, no, it's every night. Every night they've been one of our best players, and if you notice today, I put him out there second half of the game against the top line because I know they can shut him down. So whoever is with Sean and Casti, they bring those guys along. Viela today, Beecher the other day. So that's nice to see.
looking at that final minute there, that last sequence you guys had when you had the puck, is there anything you want to see them do differently leading to that Florida rush, or was that a play that you're okay with there?
Yeah, no, I mean, again, RV, we looked at it. RV saw, I think, Pav going to the net. I mean, he tried. Even coming back, we still had numbers. I mean, we can talk about it all we want. End of the day, it was a bad bounce. It shouldn't happen. Probably will not happen again for Peaks. Yeah.
8 games into your NHL coaching career, I'm curious, like, obviously we mentioned 1-goal games a lot, and 4 of the last 5 have been 1-goal games. Do you notice yourself handling these kinds of losses different? Is it worse in the NHL, or do you just find yourself handling it the same as, from your past coaching career as well?
Yeah. No, pretty much the same, I would say. It just, you're in the moment. Doesn't matter which league you're in. I've been around the game of hockey for a long time, to have a good feel for it, and so I don't really try to change that.
It's obviously not ideal to play from behind, but what can you say about the resiliency in the fight that this team can come back and tie the game and continue to never really be out of games?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the one thing about this group, I have to say, they do not quit. Would I like to see it earlier? Yes. Again, we maybe show them too much respect first. We know they're going to come out hard because they lost 4 in a row, and Marshy coming back. And right from the first face-off, they wanted it a little bit more than us. And again, it just took us a little bit of time, but we came back. And so that's a good sign. We have good people in our locker room. We just try to find everyone. We try to add pieces, and get them on that bus. And we still need everyone. And right now, there's still a few missing. So that's my job, and that's our job moving forward. To get everyone on board.